Yeah, well, it's been a crazy 8 to 10 months. I think we moved to the other side of the world for 6 months, headed over at about 32 weeks pregnant, and then came back with a 4-month-old. So it was quite funny getting on that plane with just the two of us and then coming home with an extra bit of baggage. But no, it's been incredible. I think I was saying something the other day. I was like, you hear people say, oh, you never know you can love something so much when you become a mum. And that's just been so true. And we're so lucky that Lily's a pretty good baby. I mean, what's a good baby? She's just a baby anyway, but she's very smiley, very happy. And she's changed our lives for the better. And it was a great experience being overseas and loved our time over there. We had so much support from Daniel's Cricket Club. We had the playing for Sussex over there, but then it was also so nice to come home and get Lily to meet all of her family and friends, and now to be back in the red is so exciting too. Especially in those early days, it all becomes about somebody else. You're never sort of just worried about yourself, and I've had to only worry about myself for 31 years, and then all of a sudden everything's dedicated to somebody else. So I guess again though, you just know that it's for a purpose, and it's to keep this little baby alive. Physically in the first few weeks I really struggled. I ended up having to get a cesarean, so that was really tough. And I think for me, probably going from being an athlete and then being so immobile for a while was pretty tough. So it was all those kind of little things and wanting to probably do everything but not being able to do everything. The sleep is really one thing that has been, touch wood, I think I expected to not have any sleep, so now any sleep's a bonus. We're pretty lucky that Lily is usually pretty good. So like tiny little challenges like that, going to the shops is not as easy anymore. You've just got to make sure you get a little bit more organised. Anyone that knows me will know I'm not the most organised person in the world, so having to pack a bag for a baby and have changes of clothes and everything like that has been an adjustment, but it's been the best kind of adjustment you can imagine. And again, we've still been able to kind of live our lives how we did before. We now just have somebody else that comes along for the ride, and it's been amazing so far. Yeah, it's amazing coming back, and it kind of just feels like home. I was saying to the girls the other day, it's like now that I've got Lily and that extra person in my family, I kind of want to merge both of my families together, and that's here at the Swifts. And it's sort of it's such a comfortable feeling coming back into this environment. I think while being overseas was amazing, I met so many new people. You always felt like you were missing these girls and this team that I've spent so much of my, I guess, like formative years with. I lived with a lot of the girls for so long. So coming back into the netball environment is one thing, but it's also like you're coming back to your extended family as well. So it's been great to even just get back out on the court and run around again. I pretty much had a full 12 months off to kind of rest everything else in my body as well. So it's been a bit of a challenge getting back into things, but a welcome challenge too. So loving it so far. We're only 1 week down into proper pre-season, so ask me in a couple of weeks and I might be saying something else. Pre-season is often about those little things, and it's about getting those basic skills, obviously your conditioning and everything like that. I guess, it's no secret that the way that the season ended last season was not ideal, and it was heartbreaking. I was saying I think everybody in the whole of England could have heard me in those dying seconds watching, because it was really tough to see. And I think that the girls had such an incredible start to the season, were pretty much unstoppable, and then it was just unfortunate the way that the season ended. So it's probably just focusing on those tiny little moments, and I think that final did show that games at this level do go down to 1 moment, 1 second. So I guess doing all the little things in pre-season, as much as no shortcuts, always running to the line, not coming up short. All of those things, while they seem little now, they become big things later in the year. So I think that's going to be a real trend for the whole season. Oh, I think it's incredible. I think it's such a great get. I was so excited when I saw that message come through. And I think Jo is one of the smartest players. She's been one of the best players in the world for such a long time. And we've spent so many years agonising over how to stop her as a player. So to now have her come over to the red side is so exciting. And I think, just seeing the way that she is tactically, technically, I know that her and Helen have a great relationship from when they played together. So I think what she can bring to her, but then also to our young tutors coming through, the likes of a Grace White, I think we'll learn so much from her. And then even a Nick Barge as a training partner, I think that, she's just going to give so much wisdom, so much experience. And I know that we're going to learn a lot from her. I think it just shows the way that our sport is evolving, and the fact that it now is a place where, players can become mums, women can become mums and then come back. I think there was probably a time years ago where if you had a baby, it was the end of your career, whether that was as a coach or as a player. So I think especially as a lot of the players, we've kind of come through the ranks together and we're all a similar age. So you're seeing it across other teams as well. And, we probably feel like we can keep going, but you also want to start a family. So I think now knowing that you can do both, and I think the best thing is being able to do it with other people. So even, so far, Gina and I were in the gym, we're chatting about our babies, we're obviously talking with Paige about what she's going through, and then to have Eddie come in as well, it's so exciting. So we bring the babies in on occasion and try and get everyone's baby fix in as well.